What's up, y'all? Dolphins news and mailbag questions coming at you. I'm Mitchell Renz, and you are watching Dolphins News channel here. If you haven't already, please subscribe, youtube.com/Dolphins News. Our next stop, 2,000 subscribers. So we do a lot of news. We do some rumors, the mailbag questions. I do want to first dive into some things that happened this week. On Wednesday, the Miami Dolphins signed defensive tackle Brandin Bryant. A little bit of experience here. I don't anticipate him on making the final roster. They also added a cornerback, Breon, who spent a little bit of time with the Jacksonville Jaguars, only got in 12 games, had 7 tackles. But the move that everyone is talking about is XFL star Deatrick Nichols here, and 26 years old. I live in Dallas, Texas. I was able to watch him for the Houston Roughnecks last offseason or last year. Had some pretty solid games, 3 interceptions, 6 pass breakups. Out of the 3 moves that the Dolphins made this week, this is the name that everyone's going to be looking at. So I promised you some updates here on some news, and hey, Dolphins channel, we talk a lot about Tua, and we have some interesting things to talk about Tua. I came in the office today, and my boss looked at me and goes, wait a minute, did Tua change his number to 14? No. So if you guys haven't seen this already, Tua's been speaking very, very highly of Ryan Fitzpatrick and was on a Zoom call earlier on Thursday where he was repping the jersey of Ryan, and the reason why he did it, he wanted to make people giggle and laugh a little bit. So there's a lot of hype around him, and there's a lot of hype around Tua, and as if Dolphin fans couldn't love this guy anymore, he just continues to show that he's going to come in, he's going to work, but he's also going to learn from Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I do want to give a huge round of applause to Fitzmagic, putting Josh Rosen under his wing and really helping them grow, because Fitz knows that the future is Tua, and in order for the future to be bright, he needs to really make sure that Tua is ready to rock and roll. So this is what Tua had to say about Fitz's leadership. That saying goes true. It says that if you want to get somewhere fast, you go alone. And if you want to get somewhere with purpose, you bring people with you. I think Fitz has done a tremendous job of trying to shape and mold me, and Josh as well. It's been pretty cool to go through that process with him. So we know that Ryan Fitzpatrick had a great year last year. In fact, he won Dolphins MVP. But when you go out and you draft him to number 5 overall in this past year's draft, he's the future. He's really what everyone's excited about. But I'm not done talking about him. So he was also asked during his Zoom interview, are you worried about being tackled? Are you ready to be tackled? Because there was a report that came out this week that said that he is 100% and clear for practice. Remember, had a practice. The very first one is this upcoming Monday. But he also goes on to say that he still is not 100% sure if he's going to be able to get tackled. And honestly, I think the way that he answered it was a very, very smart way. And basically what he said, until I get tackled, I don't know how my body is going to handle being tackled. Now, I'm going to show you the quote in just a second, but hey, if you love Tua, if you're excited about this upcoming season, I got some special deals for all you Dolphin fans to go out and get yourself some Tua gear. So we have the aqua jersey, we have the white jersey as well. You can get all these jerseys and the t-shirt that's about to pop up on screen at the link that you see below. Chatsports.com/Tua. Jerseys are Nike. They're official. They look really sweet. The t-shirt that you see on screen is $34.99. And then the face mask. We got all things Tua here. Miami, Florida, the entire world right now. Little bit crazy. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you're washing your hands. Make sure you're repping your favorite team as well. Chatsports.com/Tua. So I alluded to this quote here, and I like it a lot, on Tua getting tackled. I won't know the feeling until I actually do get tackled. It's almost like the trial and error kind of thing. You got to go out and do it in order to know if it doesn't hurt or if it doesn't. So bottom line, the way I looked at that was this. Until we see him in an actual NFL game, I don't know whether or not he's actually going to be able to get tackled. So this question here, I'm going to make the pinned comment on today's video because I've already seen some people say Tua is my favorite Dolphins player. My personally favorite player, Dan Marino. I think he's the GOAT when you look at Miami guys. So scroll on down when you're watching this on YouTube, because you're going to get hit with the YouTube ad break, and let me know your favorite Dolphins player of all time. All right, let's get into today's mailbag. And for those of you that are watching this on our main Chat Sports channel, well, I posted this video on our Dolphins channel yesterday. Go subscribe to it because I also threw in a little news and rumors there around Tua and some of the moves that this Dolphins team's made. You can subscribe with the link below, youtube.com/Dolphins News, or click that big red button. First mailbag questions coming in from Evan1888. I think the Dolphins need a good safety if they want a playoff chance. Evan, I hear you loud and clear, and I'm going to give you some safety options. However, I don't know if that's their biggest need. Sure, Rowe, sure, McKay need to step up. Byron, Jones, and then you have Xavier Howard when fully healthy. Maybe the best 1-2 combo, but I saw your question on our comments section, and there was another guy who said, wait a minute, I don't think that's the biggest weakness for this team to really take that next step, and I actually tend to agree. So what we want you to do here on all of our videos is to go down, vote. We want your voice to be heard. What do you think right now is the bigger weakness for this Miami Dolphins team? If you think it's the offensive line, type OL. That's where I'm going to put my vote. Or if you agree with him, you can type your S for safety. Next question here is coming in from Andrew Archul. Get a picture. So the last question was, hey, we need a safety. Andrew goes on to say, sign Eric Berry. It has been a long, long time since I've seen a comment that said, sign Eric Berry. Now listen, great dude. Awesome player when he was healthy, but that's why Eric Berry's not on the football team anymore. And if he was healthy, he absolutely would be signed. In 2019, did not play, has not been the same player since he sustained that Achilles injury. You can see in 2018, played in only 2 games. 2017, 1 game. Everyone wants the Berry that was playing in 2016, 2015, when he was a ball hawk, when he was one of the best safeties in the National Football League. Unfortunately, that's just not the case anymore. All right, let's go to Gunther Lippert. Did I get that one right? Get a picture. Maybe go out and sign Logan Ryan at safety. Plus, he played for Brian Flores at New England. So, Gunther, I like your thought process. I like how you're thinking here. And we covered this news about 2-3 days ago on our main channel at Chat Sports. We talked about Logan Ryan and how his agent is trying to push him to play a little bit of safety. So maybe Brian Flores, or maybe the Miami Dolphins, if they are looking to add a cornerback that can play nickel, or if you're not confident in your safeties, potentially you could go out and get Logan Ryan. We also posted a video on our Dolphins channel asking the question, and it was pretty much everyone saying, no, I don't want Ryan. And actually, I think you're right. I think the Dolphins would be smart staying away from Ryan, who's looking for about $10 million, because you can see the 113 tackles. That's great. But these are the stats that matter, the ones that you're seeing right now on screen. The 2019 coverage stats. He gave up the most yards, he gave up 6 touchdowns, and a 70% completion percentage. Sure, he had 18 pass breakups, and sure, he had 4 interceptions. But it's easy to put up those type of stats when the other NFL teams are targeting you and actually picking on you. So we are at 1,800 subscribers on our main Dolphins channel. The next stop is 2,000. So if you haven't already, if you're a big Dolphins fan, hit that subscribe button. And to everyone who is already subscribed, I'm going to give you a little bit of a shout out here. So maybe next week when I do a video, you'll get a shout out as well. So shout out to my man H.E. WittCG, Bryant Starks, Antonio Hill, Kings_305, and out of all the names, my favorite, shout out to my man G String. Let's go to Gangrene_714. Bro, if Tua starts, we win in the Super Bowl. I told you earlier in the video that the hype is real. So how about this, Gangrene? If you are that excited about Tua, if you are that confident that if he starts, y'all are winning the Super Bowl, prove it. Go get yourself some Tua gear, because if he does win a Super Bowl, you might as well already put him in Canton right now, because he was able to do something that Dan Marino was never able to do. Go to chatsports.com/Tua. We got all different kinds of jerseys. There's T-shirts as well. And maybe my favorite thing that they're offering is this face mask. You need to go stay safe, whether you're going to the grocery store, whether you're going to a wedding, if you're going out to just get food with friends, wear a face mask, and why not rep your favorite team or your favorite player. Go to chatsports.com/Tua to get all this gear on sale. All right, we're going to keep the show moving here. We're going to get some big-name dudes, especially at the wide receiver position. Steven Wilson, he says, OBJ isn't even worth a 7th-round pick. He's an overpriced drama queen. So I don't disagree that he's overpriced, and I don't disagree with you that he's a drama queen. However, he is absolutely worth at least a 7th-round pick. But what I wanted to do is not talk about OBJ because let's get it. He's not coming to the Miami Dolphins. But let's debate a little bit. Let's have some fun here. So I want you to look at the 2019 stats of Devante Parker and Odell Beckham Jr. because I asked this question to some of my friends, and they're like, oh, Odell is clearly the better receiver. And I was like, well, look at the numbers. Maybe not so fast, sweetheart. So who's the better wide receiver? I need you all right now. Go down in the comments and defend Devante Parker. Top 5 in touchdowns. Top 5 in receiving yards. Had secretly one of the best years at the wide receiver position. Who's the better dude? Type OBJ for Odell Beckham or type DP for Devante Parker. Miami sports fan. Love the name. Juice Landry said he missed Miami. Maybe he might request a trade to the Dolphins. So I don't anticipate Jarvis Landry coming to Miami for 2 reasons. 1, he's already left the team. And 2, he's going to cost too much money. And I don't anticipate Miami really going out and trading the draft capital plus paying him $14 million a year. I understand that he was one of the better players, if not the greatest wide receiver ever come through Miami. That you guys might get mad at me for saying that, but he's definitely put up some good numbers. He's going to end up staying in Cleveland. But again, anytime you see an old face in a new place, maybe you guys would want him back. So, should the Miami Dolphins go out and trade for Jarvis Landry? Type T for trade, type P for pass. If you're going to type your P for pass, at least let me know what it would look like or what you anticipate Jakeem Grant getting. Because you have to admit, I mean, Jarvis Landry, Preston Williams, and Devante Parker, that would be an insane wide receiver group.